the next mask, il capitano della commedia dell'arte, the captain. Like we did for all the other masks and characters that we encountered so far, in order to guide you to approach this character from the physicality and find the physicality of this character, first of all, I want you to connect with something that you know. Before we do that, it's very important for me to tell you that this character, this mask, is very interesting in its own way, because you will have two contrasting physicalities and two contrasting personalities in one character. In this one, it's particularly sharp, the difference. There's the capitano, what the capitano wants to appear like, so the facade of the capitano, and then the reality of the character, his real, true nature, which is completely different. In essence, the capitano is a big coward, but what he wants the world to believe is that he's the strongest and the most attractive and irresistible man in the entire universe. That's pretty much what he wants us to perceive. And he acts in such a way that we would describe as arrogant and pompous and full of himself, basically. How do we approach that? First of all, I'd like you to think about, as we did, if you remember for the servant, I said the lower center of gravity, picking potatoes, doing manual job down on the ground, rooted. In this case, although in origin the captain comes from humble origin, he wants to look totally different. I wanted to connect with higher center of gravity. So the legs, Capitan's legs, are generally quite straight, and he wants to appear taller and bigger and stronger than what he actually is. So you plant your feet generally quite strongly on the ground. This is one of the qualities, the higher center of gravity. And in terms of animals, again, we're going to look for a mix of interesting animals. First of all, think about a rooster. A rooster is a big chest, the muscle that expands disproportionately. That's what I want you to connect to. Look at that, it's big chest, big. You enhance this even more with the shoulders rotating forward. So for now, before you do that, then connect with what could be for you a rooster, moving about, showing the beautiful pectoral muscle and the beautiful feather to all the hens running around in the garden. Look at this beautiful feather I got. Maybe there's a little feather over here, a little feather over there, a little feather everywhere. And these legs, why the legs? Well, I'm just thinking about a rooster. So the rooster, I think about the skinny legs, but the chest. Look at the chest. Skinny legs, but the chest. Look at the chest. Don't look at the legs, look at the chest. Look at this chest. Or, alternatively, think about a peacock. All these beautiful colored feathers to impress the ladies. And you move about with your new coat. Oh, look at my coat. Yes, I know. It's beautiful, my coat of feathers. Look at that. So, whatever you like, rooster, peacock. Let's have a go in the room. So, like chest, the chest leads me. Oh, the chest leads me. Look at that. Oh, the chest leads me. Oh, the chest. Oh, the chest leads me. Leads me. This is the guiding force, the leading force, this part of the body for the capitano. If you remember when we were looking at the zanni, at the servant, we were saying lower center of gravity and the hunger, so here the guts leading. Now we have a higher center of gravity, to impress, to look taller than what he actually is, and a big chest. So now let's be a bit of a little bit rooster. Yes, look at me, yes. And you want to impress, so perhaps imagine like a peacock. The other animal I'd like you to think, again, is kind of masculine and strong and a bit to show it off, is the bull. So think about preparation. You know when the bull gets the bull is kind of building up tension there. Look at those legs. Look at his legs. Look at the other leg. So you can try this movement. The bull that gets a bit excited and a bit annoyed. So we got peacock, rooster, the bull. These two help we get you an idea how to get through the animals, something that you know, you can observe to find some of the essence. And what is the point of all that? These animals that I gave you as a reference for the Capitano are all really strong, masculine, or people might not be so masculine, but what they do, they show off in order to impress, to pretend to be, they pretend to be bigger, they're colorful, they take a lot of space. And that's what the Capitano does. That's what the essence I'd like you to connect with. So reconnect with the thing that we know, the rooster, the bull, and we bring in that the language of the military man, the Capitan and Capitano. That's what the comediante at that time looked for as a reference. It was a mockery, if you want, a sort of parody of the military man, of the soldier that at that time were invading the country, occupying Italy. The soldier. So we bring the rooster, the bull, boots. He loves his boots, so we need to show the boots. Yes, you know, Capitan is shining boots. And we get into our Capitano, chest, the legs, the leg of the bull, and the military action. So we start with the walks of the Capitano. Reminder, mask, clocking, remember? Colpo di maschera, always. Wow, there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. And then off we go. The chest, and the little kick, the little kick, the little kick, the little kick. Wow! Oh, we have also not the kick, but the straight tin soldier type of thing. Up, 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 up. Whoa! Bull, chest, up, up. Oh! These are two types. For instance, the walk of the Capitano. You can also have the little jog of the Capitano if you want. So the Capitano arrives still in his full bravado shape, and he's a bit of the train, you know, full metal jacket. Up, 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 and up, 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 up. Now we got 2, 3 of the walk of the Capitano. We have more. It's a showing off. They're all showing off. The big lunge. Still chest leading. His long nose. Clocking. Chest leading. And this is the big lunge walk of the Capitano. He prepares. Leg. And then a big step. Stop! Now you stay there. Because this gives the Capitano, like a peacock, the opportunity to show a lot. A lot. And then together. And again a big lunge. Try with the other leg. Left. Lunge. You can also show off a bit of your strength here. Make sure that everyone got it. Let's see that all together in a little walk. The lunge walk of the Capitano. Let's go with the lunge and up, 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 up. Yes. And again, you can play with this, and you can even have the impressive lunge, which is really high. Now do that according to the flexibility you got. Hop, 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 hop. Now it sounds absurd. It's commedia after all. It's a bit grotesque. Showing off is the point of this character. Taking space, impress. On the other side, I want to connect with something completely different. If, let's imagine, maybe the image I got is a cat when you throw it in the water and it can freeze. Now they get a bit mental, a bit crazy, but the idea is like you really the opposite of the Capitano. The other side, rather than being expansion, is shrinking. Maybe the cat, no, because they get a bit mental. Think about your dog. I don't know if you have a dog and you ever try to wash a dog. If you have a dog that doesn't like to be washed, they look pretty sorry for themselves. And they seem to shrink and shrink and shrink. And maybe they shake a bit and say, why did you do that to me? Why? And this is pretty much what the Capitano looks like when things don't go exactly as he wants, because he doesn't know what to do and he shrinks and he would like disappearing. And in fact, he usually disappears and the bomb seems to drag him back. It's like you want to get smaller and you want to disappear from the frame and go away. So in short, are the two sides of the Capitano I like to connect with. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I'm here! Oh yeah! Impress! I know! I would be impressed too if I could see myself. Look at this! Ah! Oh! Whoa! It was nothing! It was nothing! Like yes! I heard voices! I must go! A lady is calling me! I must go! Baby, go! Yes! I'm saving you! I must go! Bye!